Hello everyone and welcome back to Planet Zoo and our adventures with this very happy little red fox cub who has just tackled the food that the keepers have left out for them. Oh my goodness, that's so adorable. I wonder, I think we actually already have all of the research that needs done on some of the animals. Yeah, we seem to have all of the research done, but let me see if I can actually improve the kind of food that the foxes can currently enjoy. I can't believe we have so many of them already. No, I can't. You know what that means, friends? We need a fox researcher. Oh, I'm so excited. This is exactly the kind of stuff that I love to do. All right, so let's go ahead and get a fox researcher in here because we have to start educating these people about how amazing these foxes are. And I think we're also going to do that by editing this barrier. And we're going to make another window right here so people can actually see them. So we're going to put in a one-way glass window. And we're going to have it... No, I don't need climb proof because the foxes thankfully aren't like climbing out of here. Though it does look like they almost could because I think we need to call a mechanic over to like take care of this decaying piece of wood. But we'll get there. But let's come in and let's add in a fox researcher today. I actually have an even bigger project that we're going to be working on very soon because rumor has it we've dug up something very interesting over in these fields. Very, very interesting indeed. But I want to keep people educated about our fabulous foxes. So let's have a... What should we have? Like a wood keeper? A wood keeper's house sounds adorable. So let's actually put in... I want a research station, research center, and Arctic staff building. That's the Arctic design. I kind of either want something New World or, yeah, either want something New World or I want something kind of cabin-esque. What's this one? Okay, that one's really cool, but way too big for us right now. Let's check the blueprints real quick. What do I have in the way of... Oh, look at these cabins! What? Okay, that's a big cabin, but look at this cute little log cabin! Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is adorable! I had no idea we had such cute little cabins just tucked away. Oh, it's a workshop cabin! It's perfect! We just will change the workshop out, and instead of having a workshop, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to put in a researcher's station. Oh, that's so cute. I really want the whole pile of everything, like, just functional. So maybe what we'll do is we'll put this over here. That actually fits in really well. And we'll just, if we'll raise up the ground, I think we'll just put some rocks, some big boulders down to try to fix this. Oh, no, come on. Terrain modification failed. Don't fail me now. Okay, what if I did this one? Okay, that one worked actually. And now we just have to like unearth all of the plants that we put down. All right, let me go ahead. We're gonna push this down. All right, that's funny. Let's expand that. I'm gonna need to put down some short grass. Done. There, and we're like digging out some of the pieces. Okay, that really is so cool though. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll dig these out. So we can actually see this side. And actually, there's like one of their trees. Is that my tree? That's my tree! Alright, we'll move my tree down. There we go. Oh, that's really cool. I really like the look of this whole thing. And what we'll do is we'll just remove a couple of the pieces. So we're going to remove that, and we're going to swap out that workshop. And we're going to put in a researcher station instead. And it can be one of our, like, woodsmen who take care of the woods. And then we will add in one of you guys and as some of the little foxes and one of our wonderful patrons who will actually be taking care of the foxes from their research station right in here. Let's see. And boom. Oh, perfect. Yes! Okay, so that was swapped out without too much trouble. Wonderful! Look at how freaking cute this is starting to become. I am so proud of us. We're really putting in a lot of work to make it look very, very nice right now, which is wonderful. Alright, and then let's move... Do we need this moved? Okay, that's probably good there. We need to add this into the staff zone of the fantasy cottage right here. And then we need to add in our fox researcher. Do we already have a certain someone. Let me check. We have Sunny, Teresa, Alexa, Storm, Kira, Wesley. 2 Wesleys. Okay, I think we actually do have 2 Wesleys located in our patron list. And this the patron list gets refreshed every month. So we do add in people multiple times sometimes because every month the list pops back up. And if we're still doing that zoo, that means that you're going to be added in here. And it looks like good. Okay, so we're going to actually add in veterinarian. And this is going to be Jack, who is our admin, who Jack's Fantasy Cottage is named after. And so this is going to be Jack. There we go. This is going to be Fox. Fox Biologist, Fox Tracker, Fox Researcher. We're going to have her be Fox Researcher Jack. And she very much loves foxes, so that's perfect. Work zone will be anything. I wish I could give her like a doubled work zone. Alright, I think we're going to keep her to the Fantasy Cottage zone just for now. And we're going to assign her, Fox Researcher Jack, to researching the red foxes. So that as time goes on, we will be able to get more information about them. And let me edit this side of the barrier too, to have windows. We'll be able to get more information about them, and with that information, teach people! Educate them about the amazingness of the animals. Oh wait, I don't need climb proof. I was like, why is that not working? Silly Seri. There. And otherwise, I'm gonna put like a big barricade of plant right over here in a second so that people have to come over here to learn about them. So let's come in. I do want to teach people about them. So I'm gonna need to find the education spots. So let's see how I can teach people about foxes. Alright, there's African signs. Oh, our African drum songs! Oh, you guys, that makes me miss Sevilla Sand Safari so much. Here's the Arctic conservation boards. We might repurpose these Arctic conservation boards into a good one for ourselves. This Arctic kiosk actually looks really cool. That would do. And then I'm looking for the actual, like, information signs. That's what I want. And I want ones that would fit into our area pretty well. Education sign. That's a nice plain one. Info board. Oh, this is actually a really great info board. I love it. Ooh, and look at this idea sign. Oh my gosh. That's actually really, really nice. Okay, I think I know a good spot to put this. Actually, right over here. Where it's next to a whole bunch of the guests walking into this building. That is very nice looking. I'm quite tickled with it. Alright. And we'll kind of pull it down like so. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. We'll come back and decorate that later. I'm so grateful to the hard work that people do making these workshop pieces look so amazing. Alright, and we'll put this down over here. Because it's about time we finally had something about... Oh, is my fox not in here? I can't put anything in about my foxes? What? You mean my foxes have to be like mysteries? Mysteries of the unknown? For real? Well, I mean, if that's the way things are going to be. Also, are you on? Oh, it's backwards. Whoops. That's my bad. Alright, we'll flip this around. There we go. So this is interesting, friends, because there's no like info thing for the foxes, and also you can't see the picture because it's a custom animal. So how do you fix that? Well, let's do this. I'm going to show you guys a cool thing that you could actually do yourself. We'll zoom in. We have this adorable fox right here. So what I'm going to do is actually like take a picture of this fox running. And now I'm going to pop on over and I'm actually going to pull up my photos. Oh, in fact, we'll use the little picture of the fox kit from last time. You go into documents and then I'm popping into Frontier Development, then Planet Zoo, User Media, plunking in a picture of our little fox cub. Then you come on in to the folder. And then I think, there it is! There's the little picture of our fox cub! Just ready to go. And so even though this is about geese, in quotation marks, We're gonna just say that this is going to be the fox family tree board, and people can just like look over the fox family tree. Unfortunately, it won't actually connect and talk about foxes, but it's better than nothing. And that makes me very happy that we now have a fox researcher on board. I know I've been focusing a lot on the foxes too, but it's just because, you know, it's the project that's right in front of me for the moment. No! Alright, there we go. A little bit more back. Perfect. There. So people are going to learn about geese. But we can at least pretend in our hearts that it is about the foxes as we wanted. And meanwhile, let's use these tiny beech trees as a good barricade to make this area look a little bit nicer. Oh, that actually turns out really nice, and that'll look good inside the fox exhibit too. I don't know why I hadn't been more aggressively using trees as bushes. Trees are just bushes with legs. Change my mind. Alright, Chips will be tickled when I tell him that later. Alright, let's see. Put that one over here. Yay! Wow, you know, usually I'm like, oh, I gotta go. We gotta build the big stuff. I've gotta really, like, impress everybody with the huge things, the huge builds. But actually today, guys, and last time too, I was just really feeling like, wow, isn't it amazing to just build with you guys? To just build something beautiful together. And I know this is so random, but it really makes me think about zoo crafting. And it really makes me think how amazing it would be to return to zoo crafting and not have the pressure of like, oh, I've got to build something like gigantic. Because you always see those YouTubers who are like, yeah, once a week they have a build where they're like, this took me 3 months in order to build, and I was working 17 hours a day. And I just don't have that kind of time. I truly don't, to keep all of our adventures going. But if it's just the joy of being able to settle in and look at something beautiful that you built together, this I could do. This I absolutely could do. This is lovely. Oh, and we have multiple overflowing bins. All right, well, we need some hikers. So now that we have added in like a little bit about the foxes, I love this so much. I really want to make this kind of a nice spot. But since we do have, much to our despair, a bunch of people making a huge mess. Oh, look, there's our fox researcher, Jack. She's coming out of her spot. Oh, that's so cool. And then let's actually swap out this elephant ear plant really quickly for a plant that's more appropriate for the area. We could do a small azalea. Or what about, oh, we could do a bearberry bush. What about those twin flowers or those Dutchmans? Little hydrangea, Dutch. There they are, Dutchman's breeches. Oh, one of my favorites. Here, we're gonna stick that in here instead. There we go. That looks better than having a tropical plant there for sure. Oh my goodness. All right, then let's make this terrain a little soil heavy down here because we are, there we go, a little bit busy. Add a little tiny bit of grass in there. Oh, I love it, guys. This is so delightful. Like I said, just to make beautiful things with you guys. And the foxes are running around and playing with each other. Hopefully we'll learn more about them too. Ink, the Canadian goose, has had offspring. Oh, look! And we've learned more about foxes! Excellent! So, it's interesting to see how the levels of research go. Can I add foxes to this list? Darn! I guess it's just something that the modders need to be able to do on their side, so can I improve? Oh, but it does mean we can improve their food quality, and that is why I wanted to do it. So that, oh my gosh. Jack, what the heck? I'm gonna have to free her. Is she done? Did we just 100% foxes? She's like, yeah, that was easy. No, like, there's still more going on over here. Okay. I was gonna be like, that's ridiculous. Oh my word. Oh, also the red wolves are having more offspring. Oh, well, that's very exciting. But speaking of, like, all the animals, I still haven't named the other... Oh, Sloth is infertile now because he's too old. Oh my gosh. So I wonder if Spider and Sloth, who are our two original foxes, might actually go ahead and they might be retiring soon because they had a bunch of gold tier babies. All right. So let's come into our fox family. We're trying to keep track of the family lineages as we can. And we're gonna have our red foxes. There we go. Phew! And we need to give them tags. Sloth and Spider are our first and second fox. And now I'm going to name some of you guys after the other three. So we have Jose! Jose, hi! Oh, thank you so much for leaving such cool comments about the bears. Oh my goodness, that only grizzly bear cubs and black bears climb trees. Grizzly bear adults themselves do not. And Panda Moon, you've got some amazing name suggestions. I love the name Apple. Let's name this fox right here Apple. She's going to be our fourth fox. And then, gosh, it's going to be hard to keep up with them when I have to bring in new foxes. But we also have Parakeet. Parakeet, welcome. And so Parakeet, you're going to be our fifth fox. And I think we might actually have Jose move out maybe when Sloth passes away. How long do we have? Oh, look at the genealogy. Yay! You can see the parents and the siblings. That's really wonderful. But how long do we normally have with our foxes? Saith the Zoopedia. 12 years. So we'll keep them together because red foxes do establish like a family group. So they do tend to kind of stay together. In favorable habitats, subordinate foxes may be present in a range. Subordinate foxes may number 1 or 2, sometimes 8 in a territory. Yeah, these subordinates can be formerly dominant animals, but are mostly young from the previous year who act as helpers for rearing the breeding vixen's kits. But if Sloth has become infertile and old, I wonder if his kids would be ready to like find their own way out into the world. So I think what we'll do, we'll release Jose and Parakeet. And then I wonder if we might actually have Apple find a mate. And that could be very interesting. Parakeet, we're going to release as well. He was number 5. Alright, Apple, you're gonna get the new tag. There we go. Huh. Yay! Okay, that makes me very happy that we're like keeping track of the foxes properly. And now, you know, I do want to repair, let's call the mechanic back over here to like repair this again. And then let's get some more plants along here. We're doing such a fantastic job. I'm so proud of us for actually like keeping up with trying to make this exhibit look really nice. Maybe it's just if I hyper focus on like one exhibit at a time instead of getting distracted by like all of the exhibits all the time, we can actually get something done, which I have no problem with doing. Oh, that looks so good. Yes. Here, gonna just nope. I want to sneak behind here. Yes. I love adding in the extra plants. Here, can I get this? Oh, yes! Oh my gosh! Now we have a little plant awning! Ah! See, it's looking like the place of my dreams! This is so fun. It's finally, like, everything is kind of coming up roses for us. Or I suppose giant arrowwood bushes. Alright, let's get these in. No. Aw, man! Alright, I ruined my delightful little experiment I had going here. Alright, there we go. And then we'll get these down for the foxes too. Alright, and actually this is perfect ground cover for this loop. You guys, we are making a little fairy tale space. I'm very happy with this. And unfortunately, I guess we can't have a speaker come and talk about the foxes because there's no mod information for the foxes. But maybe we can add in another one of the animal exhibits, even a chipmunk exhibit, just to have like small chipmunk exhibit over here. Because I want to have like a talker, like a speaker, set up another campfire spot where everyone can just chill and talk. Also, speaking of the improvements we can make, oh, many guests think the tickets are underpriced. Well, don't mind if I do, friends. Don't mind if I do. Let's actually move this heater. I'm going to move it over here for now. And we made a really cool heater last time for the wolves. The surprisingly warm moss rock, which might actually keep things a little too warm. I wish you could set the heaters to only turn on if the temperature was below a certain level. But we can move this over here so it's a more naturalistic looking heater. Oh, that's very lovely. All right. And then we'll chop back some of the grass. Add in some soil, I think. And I am very well pleased with our progress in a lot of these spots. I think this is one of the nicest looking areas we have ever truly made. And let's see if what I can add in more for our foxes. Because they too should have a nice zone. I can put in more moss down here for them. And then I might even try to make them a... We just have like a million unnamed chipmunks running around too. But then I might try to make our foxes a little den. But let's see what else they might enjoy. And actually, let's see if I can add in... Oh, shh! You guys didn't see this. You guys didn't see this. You didn't see what we've been digging up. There's a big secret. Nope, nope. Don't go back and pause to check what's happening next. Here in our area, there's no need to do that. Cough, cough. But let's try adding in a new male and see if he fights with these other foxes, or if we can get him accepted as a mate to the others. And meanwhile, let's grab Spider and Sloth. And since Sloth is already old and infertile, and Spider, well, I guess we'll add in this new male and just see what happens. Hopefully not too much chaos. All right. Going good. Look at this place for the foxes. What else could we put in here for their happiness? Filters, species. Do we have the red fox? We do not have the red fox over here. And if I was going to imagine what they're based off of, probably the Arctic fox. And it would be, oh, a skill feeder. Oh, cool. Man, we could call this a chipmunk. We can pretend it's like a chipmunk or something right over here. Because we could come over, and I'm pretty sure you can change the color. So let's change it to like a shade of brown. And then we'll darken that a little bit. There we go. And then you throw it down here. And we'll just be like, chipmunk. So we'll just pretend it's a chipmunk that maybe the foxes will potentially play with or not. We'll have to see if they have enough of enrichment in just a minute. But let's fill up this corner just a bit too. We've got bramble bushes. Oh, some bracken. Bracken actually might be really nice over here. I am never going to complain about some nice ferns after all. There we go. Yeah, I won't complain about them on this side either. Alright, and we have a new red fox! Alright, we'll check in on him in just a second to see if they're gonna fight, or if he can just kind of be quietly accepted. Because normally that wouldn't really be a thing. Like, you don't have foxes living in family groups where they just let stranger foxes move into their prime territory. But I'm kind of imagining maybe our wonderful, healthy, younger female, Apple, will be taking things over because her father is now infertile and no longer able to have any cubs of his own, or fox kits, pardon me. So maybe Blaze here, welcome Blaze, he is now our 6th fox, will have a grand time being able to play with everybody, or being able to like kind of take over a second. Phew! Oh, you guys, look at this! Like, truly, I don't know if I have ever worked so hard on making our zoo look so nice. And I'm thrilled with the results. We still have people over in the little campsite we made last time. Plants soften all of the edges into something very forgivable. We can cover up these tree trunks. Or these spots with tree trunks, like so. And then you can fill in the little awkward spots. Was that one of the foxes? My goodness. And the chipmunks are just having 1.5 million babies. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna go over there in a second and just be like, ah, too many chipmunks? There's a very good chance of that. Oh dear. See? And the other thing is, if we have too many chipmunks, we might end up with like some sickly ones. So I'll need to take care of that at some point. Alright. Then we'll put the awkward edges covered up. Yeah, see? And then all these like awkward edges, we can just cover up with plants, which I love. Because plants fix everything! Oh gosh, and I need to think about what we might want to add over on this side soon. But this is so nice, you guys. I'm really, truly happy just making something beautiful. Like I said, normally I feel all this pressure to go a lot faster for all of you and to add in tons of new animals. But today, and maybe it's just our special modded zoo, just makes me feel so content. But right now, oh my gosh. Didn't mean to try to hide that behind a plant, but there's an idea. We could just have a giant bush. Why didn't I think about that? Who needs a cover when we could just have a gigantic plant? Oh my word. Let's see what we could cover up properly this little thing with. Alright, I think a pine tree is too small. Beech tree might be too big. What about this sapling? Ambitious sapling. You guys, our ambitious beach saplings can kind of do it. They can kind of provide a cover. 2 of them, probably. Look at that! 2 beach saplings do a fair job of kind of hiding the little money spot and adding in more greenery everywhere. That's nice. I wonder if we have an even better one. Because let's actually go to cover. Oh dear. Alright, that's actually really cute. Huh. I wonder if I can... There's animal talk cover. Oh, the fruit stand's amazing! This absolutely gets a favorite. We have to use that at some point in the future. A wishing well! Oh, my heart! You guys! That's amazing! I love this. Oh my word. The creativity people have knows absolutely no bounds, and I am so in love with this. We are totally putting this wishing well down here as a decorative piece. It's just, it's so cute. It's so freaking cute. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I know it was a lot of just making things pretty again, but boy, are we ever making things pretty. And I am so happy with the results and just cannot wait to continue exploring this gorgeous world that we're making together, especially when I have to go and see how many chipmunks we have. It may be a very good thing that we just got more foxes, that's for sure. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. If you guys could, do please leave a like for our glorious foxes. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.